Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my second video on medicating peanut butter. The first video that I put up was medicating with capsules with powder in them. These are not the same thing. So if you'll look at the very bottom line, you'll see that this is only cannabis oil and coconut oil. So these capsules are oil this time, much to my surprise. I was not expecting oil capsules. So then if you look at the top line, it says indica 50 milligram capsules, just like it showed on the front. But if you look at the second to the last line, it shows 1500 milligrams. So that means there are 30 capsules. And here again it just says 1500 milligram indica capsules. So in other words, these 6 capsules are 300 milligrams. So I'm gonna take this 300 milligrams and medicate my 32 ounces of peanut butter. Now I like to use all natural peanut butter because I take advantage of the oil. Now look at the oil up at the top there. Look how beautifully it has separated. I just think it's beautiful. It's all natural. But we're gonna separate these guys just a little bit more. So you're gonna just pour off the oil. Just pour it into a container for future use. This stuff is really good for popping popcorn or sauteing your veggies or maybe stir frying in some chicken with some rice. The possibilities are endless. Anyway, take the remaining peanut butter out of the jar and just throw it in a bowl. So we're going to take the second jar of peanut butter. And that oil that's in the top is going to be just pushed to the side. We're going to use that in just a couple of minutes. So we're going to take those 6 capsules and put them in a ramekin dish or some other kind of stovetop safe dish. Something really small. And you're just going to set it right on the burner. Set your burner to like 8. And then you're going to start seeing it all melting. The capsules, by the way, are just made of gelatin, so it's not going to hurt anything here. The whole melting in my product syndrome. Just keep on stirring them around. You're going to start seeing the capsules shrivel up. Looks more like already chewed gum or something. But you're just going to keep on stirring that around. And I think you're going to know when it's ready to take them out. They're going to be super light. And I don't know, it's super light. They're hard to actually control. As you can see, I only had 5 there because one jumped ship. So you're just gonna take all of those out of there, leaving behind all the oil. And you're just gonna take that off the burner. Be very careful. It is very hot. And then here is the cannabis oil and the coconut oil. I have no idea how much coconut oil it is. Doesn't matter. The full amount there includes 300 milligrams of THC. So here's these capsules. They're really quite brittle and crunchy. I felt like I needed to kind of inspect them because I was curious to know if any oil kind of got left behind in the capsule. So I'm looking for every way to use every drop without any waste in the garbage. So then here's the oil that you pushed aside from that second jar of peanut butter. And then here's the ramekin with the cannabis oil. We're just gonna blend those two together. You could just pour the peanut butter oil straight off into the ramekin. And then we're just gonna pour it over the top of the peanut butter that you threw in a bowl earlier. Just gonna grab out the blender and start blending those two together. Just blend it all nice and creamy. Those lumps that are in there are just powdered sugar. You could just squeeze them and they'll dissolve. They'll dissolve anyway over a day. And you guys are going to see that this is really kind of soupy. And you're probably thinking, geez, lady, I wanted peanut butter, not peanut butter soup. Well, relax. Because if you remember, this is not the end of the recipe. So we still have that second jar of peanut butter. So you're just gonna throw that in the bowl and blend that until it's super nice and creamy. If you want to take the time to squish all the sugar balls or whatever, sugar clumps, go ahead. They don't bother me. Usually I just take a spatula and smush them and blend them, you know, just before I start putting them in my jar. So this is going really, really smoothly. Turning out exactly the way it's supposed to. Blend times are going to be different, I'm sure. Na 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 na. Okay, see? It's much better. It's way creamier. That's perfect. Perfect for celery snacks. That's what I want right now. Perfect PB&J sandwich. Yummers. Apples and peanut butter. Look at that. That's so creamy. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. This is MsThc, Botanical Decadents. And there's my 32-ounce jar of medicated canna peanut butter. And it's so good. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and share.